Okay, it's been a long time.
It has.
It has been a long time.
We've missed a couple due to, a couple of recording sessions due to holiday and illness.
Holiday and illness, exactly.
Yeah.
Currently, you can enjoy our Christmas calendar if you like. Some people enjoy it, others don't. It's not only for bragging, but showing people the.
That's mostly for bragging.
No, it's like I think I had a talk about that the other day with Matt. Shoutouts to you. Showing the individualism everyone can bring to the game of Magic in terms of how to design and pimp your deck.
Yeah.
And there are various ways. Wizards is offering even more these days, which is a cool thing I guess. Like you can play. At some point, you will be able to play a whole deck non-foiled. Borderless, for example, and then you can have blink stuff and
or a really high density of old bordered cards.
Stuff like this,
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get back, or let's start introducing our matchup. So today I will introduce Samuel's deck and you will introduce mine. Samuel is back with Golos. I think this is one of your most favorite commanders.
Absolutely.
We've had it 3 times on cam already, I think. We played it as a lands deck, we played it as a combo deck in a different fashion. Today that's a combo 2, and you also played it in the no ban list special with Tolarian.
We played it as a storm variant as well. Oh, that was Kenneth.
No, that might be true. That Martin played it as a storm version too. Yeah.
Okay.
Nevertheless, this one is quite different. So Samuel tries to go for different combos here. So we have basically the most often you bring up Top the Foundry combo.
Yes.
So these are the cards you did not show here. It's more of a surprise for you.
Well, this card hinges on the Thopter. This is one of the Thopter Foundry combo pieces where allows you to go in.
I mean, this one is more like, okay, we have an artifact deck, and this one is like Urza Magic. We have another Urza, right? With the Winter of Seven.
And it goes in
and also with the Top
Card.
of Foundry. That's true. There's Solemnity with Glacial Chasm to gain more sustainability against aggressive decks, right?
Exactly.
We have Underworld Breach, and since you play a lot of rocks, Balance is a very, very good card, and sometimes can be a game-winning one. So, yeah. You played this since 4 or 5 weeks already, I think.
Yeah, and I've played it before that quite a bit. Banlist changes have made changes to the deck, and I pick it up and put it back down again every now and then.
Yeah.
I think at the moment it's okay. It's probably like tier 1.52-ish. It's not that good, but I love playing it, and it's one of the most fun decks for me because you get some pretty absurd situations, and you have very, very intensive decision making. And Glacial Chasm is a powerful card.
Yeah, it has a lot of powerful cards actually. I mean, the land searching ability. Obviously, you have a. Is there still Valakut in, or is it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So this is probably the best. The best Golos you're gonna be casting in any Golos deck.
Okay, yeah.
Because you have lands for every situation. You'll see all the cards that I play, but there's a high amount of synergy, and
You will see that it's a really cool deck. Also, all the rocks you play. At some point, you were playing Chromatic Orrery with keys. We'll take keys. And how's the
Rings of Bright Hearth?
Yeah, and how's the other guy called that lets you untap?
Vidalcan.
Well, Darken whatever. It's like for 3 mana you can untap another target permanent, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that makes infinite mana, and then you can activate Golos infinite times and find your win condition.
Yeah.
So quite a cool deck. Has all kinds of combos, as I said.
Yeah.
And I hope Samuel will be able to show you some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the other side of the battlefield, we have Ratchet, a very new commander, a commander that I think a lot of people who started playing the game maybe 5 or I've been playing for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
Would have never thought that they'd be putting on the battlefield. It's a transformer. So yeah, it's an interesting card. It has a lot of synergies, and the synergies are kind of, how do I say, incidental. Like with this, you can draw 1 card and gain 2 life every turn cycle.
Yeah.
Which is quite strong. It's not
insane.
Not insanely broken,
Yes.
but this deck has a lot of resilience, a lot of ability to grind through the grindier matchups. It has a good matchup against red deck wins because it just has a lifelink command
and other aggressive matchups
and
too.
other lifelink cards and other aggressive matchups. So there's a few cards that kind of basically enable Ratchet to flip and flip back.
Yeah.
He flips himself back, but the getting him back onto the Ratchet side is the difficult part.
Yeah, it's true.
This is the perfect deck for Oswald. You play so many cards that will have incidental value against certain types of decks. You can fetch answers, you can fetch value pieces, you can put pressure on the board with cards like what was it?
Tangle Wire.
The 3-mana XX equipment with a germ.
Metal System.
Metal Syst,
yes.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here we see Legacy, Vintage, Dual Commander All-Star, White Plume Adventurer. Yes. A card that I think Wizards didn't predict to have the impact that it does, but Initiative is a powerful mechanic, and I think everyone who's been playing Dual Commander in the last couple of weeks has definitely will have definitely come across the initiative ability. It draws you a card. It draws you cards. It puts pressure on the board. It loses the opponent life.
Well, the reason why I put this card to showcase is simply because the main game plan here is we have a white Affinity deck. We have some soft locks we can enable, but the main plan is to beat down our opponent, so win by combat damage, have some card advantage with the ability, and in case it does not happen, obviously we make use of the initiative cards too, because the 2 white ones are, I would say, the best ones that are available. Definitely. So yeah,
and having a lifelink card on board that you can attack with and then untap to trigger it again is definitely strong.
Absolutely,
with the White Plume Adventurer.
Okay.
So yeah, we will go. Oh, we still have to decide who goes first.
That's true. Apologies. Okay, so you start.
I will start.
We will resolve mulligans and then we're back. Okay.
Right, we have both kept 7.
Yes.
And I want to
Don't be too hasty. Never mind.
No pre-game effects.
No pre-game effects. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll play a Valakut.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'll pass.
I love it. I will start with a Snow-Covered Plains and an Esper Sentinel.
That's a good card.
Go ahead. Drawing cards is good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think since drawing cards is good, I will play a Talisman and pay.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Draw another card. Take for 1.
Take 1.
Pass turn. Tap your city.
That's alright. I'll draw. I'll play a Trop. And a Signet Paying.
Okay.
Then it's your turn.
Drawing a card. Take for 1.
Take 1.
I'll play a Mother. Pass the turn and tap your Trop.
Alright. I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll play an Academy Runes and a Coalition Relic, paying for the Sentinel.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Fair enough. Take for 1.
Take
white
one.
land, let me think. I think I will take with both.
Yep, take two.
You don't have too much interaction.
That is true.
Then I will play an Ingenious Smith.
Sure.
Show you a Shadow Spear. I think I will play the Shadow Spear and have a trigger. And then I pass the turn.
Okay. I will put a counter on my Coalition Relic. Then I'll draw. And I have a trigger. I'll float a black mana.
For 2. You have 1 black floating, right?
I have 1 black. Okay, that's correct.
Okay.
I will transmute.
Okay.
I think I will.
It's powerful.
Paying the 1.
2 cards left?
2 cards left.
Okay. At least.
I will be sacking a land, which will be the drop.
I think I have to do it that way. Then these 3 are gone. And I'm discarding Parallax Wave, Karn, and Wandering Emperor.
Okay. Then I'll pass the turn. So this would have been much better if you played another creature instead of the Shadow Spear. Another creature on a land last turn, but I think it's already pretty good.
I think there's nothing to complain about from your side.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I will
Make a counter
make
and
a
remove
counter.
it.
I'll draw a card.
Yep, sure.
I will make a green mana. Doesn't really matter. I will bog you.
Okay.
And cast my commander.
Yep.
With which I will go and get Inventor's Fair tapped. And then I'll pass.
Drawing a card. So this one. Does not die. I have a chromatic star. And I will correct it for 1 white. Drawing a card. I'll put the Exile Zone back here. For the 1 white, I'll play a Pithing Needle, calling Drop the Foundry.
Okay.
And then I play Dispatch, exiling a Golos. 1 to 3. Attack for 2.
Yep.
Gain 2 life, flip him, return my star.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Put a counter. Gain a life.
Yep.
Draw a card. Add a mana, add a green mana.
I think that's the first time on cam that a Dispatch is played and exiling a creature.
Did it tap once or?
No,
Okay.
I think we've never played it in any deck.
I will fetch with a Flutter Strand.
Yes.
For a Savannah. And then I have 3 card types in my graveyard. 1 mana floating. I paid 1 life. Did I already?
I don't know. I
already paid the 1. Yeah.
Went down. Is this an Emrakul?
And cast an Emrakul for 10.
Oh no.
And then I will pass the turn to me.
That is true. So you have an unlicensed hearse and a flawless maneuver. Drawing a solitude.
Okay.
That's so bad. Solitude is even an answer for Emrakul. Oh boy. But okay, fair enough. Emrakul is about to win games. I can give you the cards.
So yeah, I think my line is to leave you with the unlicensed hearse and
exiling Ratchet.
Yeah, so this isn't a creature right now.
It is.
Is
in
it?
my turn,
oh,
it
in
is
your
a
turn,
creature.
it is a creature.
So you can exile it, pitching this. It stays in exile because you decide.
Yeah.
That would be the best one.
Yeah, I think that's what I will do.
Then I get 1 life. This one is exiled too.
Yeah.
Sad.
I could be checking. No, I don't want to draw you cards. And yeah, and then I'll pass the turn.
Mm-hmm. Crick.
Yep.
Floating a white. That's not good. Unlicensed hearse.
Yep.
Answer from the top. And you get to play it. Interesting. I think I will pass.
Upkeep again alive?
I would like to tap you in Ventisphere.
Sure.
Okay.
Do I do anything? No. Yeah, then I draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack for 13.
Go down to 10.
I will play my land and cast my Golos.
Golos again. Sounds good.
2 counters here. This goes up to 2. Golos. I will get an Warborg.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass the turn.
End of turn, I would like to exile Trop and Flooded Strand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the winter from the top. It's not going to make it.
That's not quite going to make it.
I would have had on Thin Ice, for example.
Yep.
Okay, interesting, yeah. That was a strong win for the first round. Good. We're back to the second round.
We are.
With 7 cards again. Both of us. And I will start this time.
Mm-hmm.
With Snow-Covered Plains and a pass.
I will draw and play the Jukabog, targeting you.
Okay. And after I'm playing an Enlightened Tutor.
Yep. I think that's one cool thing about clients like Arena or MTGO. You never know if you've done something like that.
True. Then I gain 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Play the backside of my commander.
Yep.
And a bauble. And then I pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Cascading Cataracts and an Arcane Signet, and then I'll pass the turn.
And after turn I crack the bauble.
Yep.
Flip my Ratchet. Look at the top card of your library. Okay. Upkeep, I draw a card from bauble. Draw a card for my turn. And then we're going to attack first.
No blocks.
Going to flip Ratchet. Return the bauble.
Yep.
Going to play a Chromatic Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Crack it for 1 white.
Mm-hmm.
Have a trigger.
Yep.
Draw a card.
1 white floating. Going to cast a March. Pitching Aetherstone Canonist, exiling your Arcane Signet.
Yep.
Passing the turn.
Alright. I will draw. I will pass the turn.
Oh! That was relevant. The Signet. It's good to hear. Okay. I'm going to attack. I'll return the bauble. No, I take the sphere. It's okay. I'm going to attack.
I'll take 1. Take 2.
This. Have a flip. Return the sphere.
Yep.
Going to fetch. Then I will play Oswald.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Alright. I will draw. That was not the right card to draw. I'll go to discard and discard a Brain Freeze.
Okay, I will crack the bauble end of turn.
Yep.
Have a trigger. Turn is my turn. Draw a card for bauble. Draw a card for turn. Okay, that is interesting. Even have a port. You're at 16. I think I can still do this later. Play a White Plume Adventurer.
Okay. Yep.
Search for a basic land.
Yes, so here we see I don't have any way to get the initiative back.
Yeah. So that's probably taking it home.
So you will just tick on through it, and in 2 turns, well, he will go to 9 power on board next turn. He's beating for 4 now, and then that's already, even if I get something like a Glacial Chasm on board, then he still has the 5 life loss.
Exactly. So, going to attack for 4.
I'll go to 12.
Have a trigger for Ratchet. Return the bauble. Pass the turn.
I'll draw. Yeah, that's not a blue mana, and then I can pass.
Okay, next one. That was a no game. Unfortunate. Third and final round.
Yep.
Some people might say, Bitzel, you've kept quite a risky hand, and I agree. But if it works,
We'll see.
we'll see. It will work.
I will play a Tarn and fetch.
Okay.
For a tap land and pass.
Yep. Aha.
Risk averted.
Yes, I'd say so. I have a snow-covered plains. That's it.
To go. That means
Yeah.
you have a mana tile in hand. Am I playing into that?
Ay, 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 ay. Are you reading me?
I'm guessing that you have a mana tile in hand.
It's in the deck.
Since
That's
you
for sure.
have a lot of turn 1 plays that you're choosing not to do.
Yeah.
I will draw.
Yeah.
I will play a land. And cast a Fellrusting.
You have it.
Do you have it?
I don't have a mana type.
Okay, I'll pass the turn.
Maybe I do, and maybe I decide not to cast it on your Felwar Stone, which would be a bit weird, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to draw for my turn. I have something equivalent.
A portable.
Portable
Okay.
hole. Somewhat equivalent. Go.
I will draw. I will play a land and a Dimir Signet.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Fetch end of turn. For a plains, casting in the Lightning Tutor. Same procedure as last game.
Ooh, get a Mishra's Bubble.
I guess I get a Mishra's Bauble again, yes. I could also get an Implement. I think I'm going to go for the Implement instead.
Okay. Yeah, seems a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always depends whether or not you want to cast Ratchet flipped. Like the thing is that the bauble you can instantly trigger it. This one costs 2 mana at first.
Yeah.
But we can go for the long run here, I think. Then going to draw the Implement. Going to fetch again. And I have a Skyclave Apparition for your Dimir Signet.
That's a strong play.
I hope so. There is, oops, the Skyclave. And then you may pass the turn. I pass the turn.
I will
You may.
draw. I will play a land and a Talisman. And then I'll pass.
How many cards in hand? 3?
3.
3. Okay. Going to attack first.
Take 2.
Yeah, then I think I'm going to play the Tangle Wire. Pass her.
Yeah, nothing upkeep. I'll draw a card, I'll pass the turn.
Drawing card. Take for 2.
Take 2.
Cast Ratchet flipped. Whoops. And cast the Implement.
Yep.
And then I pass the turn.
Like this.
3.
3. Then I'll draw. I'll play a land.
Yep.
I will fetch.
Yep.
For a Tiger. Tiger, yeah. And
Play a Recruiter.
an Imperial Recruiter.
Okay.
I think I get an Urza.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
This one goes down to 2. Draw a card. And I would like to sacrifice the Tangle Wire and flip Ratchet.
Okay.
Gain 1 life. Not using the trigger. Going to attack with these 2.
Take 4.
Okay. Gain 2 life. Have a trigger.
Yep.
Return the Tangle Wire.
Because it's the amount of life you've gained
Yes.
this turn.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
So it's 3 in total. And triggers once. Going to pass.
Alright, I will untap, tap 4, and then I'll draw for turn. I will fetch.
Yep.
For a drop. For Tundra. And play the
Play an Urza, yes.
and I'll pass.
End of turn, I play a Katai Commando.
Yep.
Oops. These 3 are tapped. Draw a card for turn. This is a 2/2.
That's correct.
Going to play a land. I'm going to crack the implement first. This one converts. Oh wait. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, and I draw a card. I do not flip it back. Play Palace Trailer.
That's strong. Yep.
Exile Wizard.
Okay.
And on the mark.
Yep.
Then I'd like to tag with these 2.
You have no mana open.
Nope.
I get to untap 3. You have 2 blockers. So I'll block the Catholic Commander with a token.
Okay. That's the flawless maneuver.
Okay.
Then you gain 2 damage. I gain 2 life.
Yep.
And I get back the implement and convert Ratchet again. Your turn.
Alright, I will untap. I will tap 3 to the trigger. I will draw. I will play a Golos.
Yeah.
Play a Glacial Chasm, sack it to sack the scrubland.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I forgot. May I draw the card for the Monarch?
Of course.
Forgot that. Then, oops, I draw a card for turn. A Glacial Chasm. Yep. Thank you. I'll fetch. Put it on Ratchet, I guess. I think I'm sacrificing the tag away again to gain 1 life. This one triggers.
Yep.
Then I sacrifice the implement.
Yep.
Draw a card. Getting back this one.
Yep.
My 4. I'm going to get rid of Golos, I guess.
Okay.
Then I have a Sunbeam Spellbomb and a Welding Jar. And after I draw a card from Monarch.
Yep. I will untap.
Yep, and you
I have 2 triggers on the stack.
response on to this trigger. To the Tanglewire trigger.
Sure.
I would like to exile the Porcelain Legionnaire and get rid of your talisman.
Okay. I will respond with an intuition.
Okay. You will get the Foundry.
Okay. These 2 go to graveyard.
Yep.
Then I pay 2 life to keep this around.
Yep. Then you have
Then
to tap 4 permanents.
This is exiled, and I will tap 4 permanents. That's correct.
This one is still
Under the Monarch.
under the Monarch, right? Yeah, 4. Yeah, we keep it here, but we will keep it in mind. It's not going to enter soon anyways.
Then I draw for turn.
Yep.
Then I'll pass.
This goes down to 3. I'm going to tap this, this, this. Draw a card for turn. So basically I'm trying to keep up the lock. Getting 1 life. Or the soft lock.
Yep.
Yeah, now I need to... Where does this come from? I think here. Sacrifice the Sunbeam for 5 life. In order to get that back.
Yep.
I think it's more important right now.
This
is flipped again. Correct. And then I can play my Jita.
Yep.
And draw the Monarch and pass the turn.
Alright. I will tap 4 and pay, go to 1. Draw for turn. That's a pretty good draw. Does it do anything?
Kill coffers, that's not bad.
Yeah. I will tap it for 7.
Yeah. That's not bad indeed.
You have no answers on board, right? There's no exile something in the graveyard. You could do that. That runs out next turn. No port. Play. Okay. So I go 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I will do that. DT.
The sword.
Then I cast my foundry.
Yes.
Then I cast the sword.
How much mana floating?
2.
With the sword instead?
Yes.
No. That's
With the sword on
7
second.
mana?
7 plus
no
1.
1 left.
7 plus 1.
Okay.
I activated it
Okay.
for 7 and
Yes.
I have 1. 1, the blue went to cast the foundry.
Yeah.
So I have 2 floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Result?
Results?
I will make a I will sack this, gain a life,
Make a top tier.
make a top tier.
Yep.
This returns.
Yep. Attached to the top tier.
Then I'll make another top tier.
Okay.
Then I'll pass the turn.
3. Then you pass the turn.
Yep.
Okay. Oy. This is an interesting game.
Do we have another top tier?
I have some outs, actually. Just need to draw them. Okay. I'm going to play a Sarah Paragon.
That's very strong.
I think so too. Then I'm going to play my Qatari Commando.
Yep.
So you basically would have enough mana for the Savines to get back that. Yeah, so my only out would be to sacrifice the whole, flip Ratchet, gain 1 life, and flip him back to return whole and exile.
I'll sack it. This is in play. I'll make a mana and sack it and gain a life.
Yeah, sure. So far so good.
Do you have a mana open for the...
For the Qatar?
No.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately not.
Okay.
It's good for you.
Yep.
Draw a card end of turn.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
I will untap.
It's a hell of a grind fest.
It is. I have no upkeep effects. Oh no, I can... This resolves first, doesn't it? And then
You put it's like
Alright.
it's
Then
your
we
triggers.
will go like this, then sack it.
Yeah. Sure.
Then draw for turn.
Yep.
Then like this.
Man, Cablecom has changed it though.
Yes, it did.
So much.
No, not like this. Okay. Then we tap Cabal Coffers first. We go to 6 mana and pull.
Yep.
And is there anything that I'm considering if I need to put the Glacial Chasm on board again. Because I don't really need to.
I don't think so.
I have to... I can tap it like... No, I can float a white mana off this.
Yeah.
6.
Have the
Four,
Savines.
4 of that. So I have 2 floating. And Savines targets Crucible and Foundry.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Alright. 2 floating. I can play a land or I can play the Chasm. I think I want to go safe for 1. Oh, actually, no, I can do that. If you swing all.
Jit is not attached, by the way.
Jit is not attached, that's correct.
Just as an info.
The Softer Foundry is only around for 1 turn.
I mean, I wonder what are you waiting for? Because you just attack with the Topters, and 1 will get through, and you get back your Urza because you become the Monarch. And then,
That's correct,
then
yeah.
you're infinite,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just win the game.
Yeah, I forgot you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I will do that.
Yep. As I said, I block 1, and the other one gets through. You get the Monarch, and Urza comes back.
Yep.
After a long time, he sees the battlefield again.
Sees the battlefield again.
Now Samuel has infinite mana because he can tap the incoming Topters to sacrifice.
And then I have a million.
And I will not gain back.
Even if you
I do have one out.
you can draw Cataclysm, but
Exactly.
I still have a million life. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So
But
It's an
casting at Winter Orb. As
yeah,
well, so
fair enough.
Yeah.
Great
Good
turn.
games.
Great turnaround actually. Was a really
Yeah, that was a crazy match.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it was a huge grindfest on my side, with all the baubles and the implement and so on.
Yeah, I think that's I thought of this interaction of sacking
Okay, yeah.
Portable Hole, and I
Good that
thought,
you have-
okay, I can do that safely without because I can still sack it to the
true,
thing and get
true.
it back then.
I actually did not think about it as you saw.
Yeah.
But it would have been better if I had another mana for the Qatar. Also because then I would have gained life from the Paragon, and it would have another trigger from Ratchet returning something else again in your turn.
No.
Would have been cool.
When I put the Urza into play, I had the Winter Orb, and I kind of thought, okay, I can get that synergy on board while I was tutoring, because I didn't have another tutor to get another combo piece. So I was like, okay, I could, just go value.
Yeah.
I considered getting a Valakut and
Yeah.
a Dryad,
Yeah.
but I didn't have enough lands to be able to reliably support that. So if I was there with a Valakut on board and didn't have lands to play off the top, that wouldn't have been enough. So the tutoring decision with the Imperial Recruiter was very difficult, but I knew that I couldn't play the Winter Orb out, because if I ever did, and you found one piece of removal for the piece that interacted with the Winter Orb,
Yeah, exactly.
you could play under the Winter Orb,
Yeah, exactly.
and I couldn't.
And have an advantage actually, and you
Yeah.
don't do anything. Yes, yes. Very, very cool games, I have to say. Even especially the last one. That's what we intended to do.
Yeah.
Show you the power of both decks, and
Yeah.
that's what happened. That's cool. So thanks for watching. Let's jump on to the next one.
Yeah, see you next time.